Hello and welcome to another episode of Success to Significance. Family, as you see, I am on location. I am out and about. But I just wanted to come to you with a long anticipated video that I told you I was going to make about packing. Yes, packing. Now, this is not your traditional how to put everything and how to fit everything inside the suitcase. This is more about the stuff that I usually bring. As you know, I am an avid traveler. I have been all around the world, all 7 continents, about 65 plus countries and counting. So I just wanted to give you just a little view of what I bring when I go. The important things, it's about 20 things. So if you want to get your trusty notebook and write it down, or if you want to just replay this video over and over again, that way I can get more likes, more sharing, and more subscribing. It's up to you. So I'm going to start off with these wipes. I always bring these wipes, family, because I'm going to do another video coming up, but you need to have something to wipe everything down. What is the dirtiest part of an airplane? It is the seat back tray. Yes, it is. So whenever we travel, I always bring wet wipes to wipe down the tray and the sides of the armrests. Also, what I bring for a hotel room is disinfectant spray. You can bring any type you like. It doesn't have to be the name brand, but I usually get that. I do the remote controls. I also do all kinds of sheets, towels, all of the surfaces in the bathroom, the shower floor, everything. And it works like a charm. I haven't got a rash yet. Okay, another thing that I bring is the converter. When you travel out of the country, family, they don't always have the regular electric converter. So I went and purchased this. You can get them from Amazon. It's very helpful, and it's for every country, every continent. You can use this one. It has all the different plugs. Okay? Another thing that I always bring when you're traveling. Now, I have been to trips that are two days up to over 20 days. And sometimes I overpack. Yeah, I'm guilty of it, just like you might be as well. And so what I decided to do was bring vacuum bags. And I got this little handy dandy pump. So you put your clothes inside, anyone will do, and then you can pump the air out. And it flattens the bag, and you can stack them right in your suitcase. No fuss, no muss. Another thing that I like to have, my husband actually put me onto this. This is a portable Wi-Fi. Yes, family, sometimes you may go places and they don't have any Wi-Fi and you can't use your phone. You can charge this up and you can carry your Wi-Fi with you. A great, great invention. Now, for the ladies, I get hot, I get cold, it depends. So I always bring this little fan. You can find these at dollar stores, but sometimes I am just too hot, and it's elegant. It looks nice. It doesn't look like you just get a piece of paper and start fanning yourself. It's always good to have. And speaking of health and wellness, family, I always travel with immune boosters. These are vitamin C boosters. I don't know what brand you may like. The taste is okay, but usually every other day I take one, and it's just an amazing invention. It's something that keeps my immune system really strong, and when you're traveling around hundreds, thousands of people, you really want to have that. Another great thing that I always travel with, family, you know what this is. Yes, it's a power bank. You need this for your phone. You can be in a remote area and your phone is on one bar. And I like to, if you notice, I like to use bright colors because when I put these in my bag, all this stuff, I can find it easily located. And it's very sleek. I like this one. My dad actually got this for me. Okay, moving right along. This is another great invention. If you travel all over the world like we have done, you might need these translators. These are good, and they weren't that expensive, family. You can get these under $50, and they work for every language known to man. You can put these in your ear, and the instructions are in the box, but you tap it, and when someone's speaking to you, you can actually understand exactly what they're saying. You might even want to use this if you have family members that don't speak the same language and they start talking crazy. You can know exactly what they're saying about you. Yes, that's a good one. Also, family, this is another good thing. If you do cold weather or wet weather excursions, put your phone in one of these. I actually used this when I went to Antarctica and all that snow and all that rain and hail, and my phone was protected. And it opens up really easy. You put your phone inside, and voila, you will not have to worry about any elements getting on your phone. Great invention. And this was only about $4. Okay, we're winding down, family. This one is a great one. You know what this is. It's a luggage weigher. Yes, sometimes when you get to the airport, you get that surprise that, oh my goodness, my luggage is over 50 pounds. Now they hit you up for what, 50 to $100. But if you have this luggage counter, you don't have to worry about that, because you know how much your luggage weighs before you get there. And it's very sleek. You don't have to have a lot of muscles. You just pull it up and it tells you exactly how much your bags weigh. This invention, this is from the dollar store. I love it. It is a very sleek flashlight, but it is very bright, family. I take this, I slip this everywhere I go, because sometimes you end up staying out late and you don't really know where you're going. This one has saved me, even in the States. It's a great invention, sleek, cute, and it's a nice bright color. Speaking also in the vein of health and wellness, I do a lot of cruise ships, and sometimes the turbulence might make you a little queasy. I'm not really big into a lot of medications that they do have for seasickness, but I take these little ginger chews. Yes, family, ginger chews are absolutely amazing. I take them everywhere I go, even on the plane. Sometimes if you think you're going to get queasy and you don't really like to chew gum, take one of these ginger chews. It will solve all of your problems. Okay, this one. This also my husband put me on. This is a great invention, especially if you're staying in an Airbnb or in a hotel room and they don't have windows. This is a carbon monoxide detector. You know that odorless gas that you may not detect? This thing will detect it. I take it everywhere I go. Yes, I do. And let me tell you, I'm still here. Amen. Amen. Okay. Now, this is something that I just do, family. Sometimes I like to buy things for people and I don't have a big bag to put it in and I can't put it in my luggage. So I go to the dollar store and I get one of these nice bags and I put it in. I can use this as a carry-on and nobody charges me for it, because I can put my bag and everything in here and it's large enough for anything that I want to put, and then I can just put it in the overhead compartment. It's great, and it only costs $1. Okay, we're winding right down. Also, this is a bathroom spray. You see how sleek it is? You know, sometimes you may have to use the facilities in a public area like the airport or something. And I think it's just nice to be kind to the people that are in the facility with you, you know. So I mean, my husband laughs at all the little stuff that I do, but let me tell you, he appreciates it when I bring it. So yeah, this is another great invention. And again, at the dollar store, you can't go wrong at the dollar store, let me tell you. Also, another thing, guys, are the plastic bags. You see, I have different ones. I collect them. When I buy clothing and it comes in a plastic bag, I keep them because these things, I can put my toiletries, my little 3-ounce bottles in here, and when I put them in my bag, I can see exactly what it is. So I don't have a problem. They're in the dollar store, in the freezer bag area. And like when clothing comes, you know, I go to Shein, everybody does, and I buy stuff. I can put my things in here and I can see exactly what I need to pull out. But let me tell you, some places, they do not allow plastic. Do you believe that, family? Some places do not want you to use plastic bags. So I have a remedy for that. In my town, they have cloth bags. And these are only about 5 cents. And I use this and I can put my things in there without any fuss, any muss. And the last thing that I want to tell you guys about is a rain poncho. Yes, family, a rain poncho. Because you never know, you might hit inclement weather and you don't know what, you know, you don't want to bring a big bulky umbrella. But this thing works just great and it folds right up. So I hope all these tips did you some good today, family. And I'm looking forward to seeing you on the next one. Take care and happy traveling. Bye.